In today's episode, we are looking at 3 hidden benefits of doing work that you love. And it's not going to be the typical, oh yeah, you have, the money will follow when you do what you love. That is obvious, but there's some other things. My name is Serenity Iris, and if you're new here, welcome to the podcast. Go ahead and like and subscribe and share this if you resonate with this episode. And if you really resonate, I would love any kind of comments and feedback, because then it informs me for future episodes. Okay, so let's get into the 3 benefits of doing what you love. I've been studying human design now this year, and it's been fascinating because I've learned that this is especially important for generator types to be doing what they love, because generators make up 70% of the population, and they have this energy to build things, and it is so important because you're using this like life force energy to build. You want to make sure that what you're building is aligned with your values and your design, and that you actually love it. It's important for the other types as well, and it's especially important for generators. So I just thought I'd start with that, because when we are more aware of who we are and our design, it can inform so much. So there are lots of places where you can get your free body graph done. So you can check those out to find out what type you are. I'm a manifesting generator. So, but that's sort of a side note. What I really wanted to get to is the vitality that you feel when you're doing what you love. And it sounds really obvious, and it makes sense, right? Well, of course, if you're doing what you love, you're going to feel happier. You're going to feel more relaxed. You're going to feel like you love waking up every day. So yes, but there's something that happens at the level of your body and your physiology. Like, you will have this vitality and this energy, so you will look much more vibrant. It will be, your skin will be glowing, your face will be radiant, because you're probably more likely to be smiling. It's such a simple thing, right? So that's one benefit. Like, you're gonna look better. But it's not like a cosmetic, superficial thing. It's a deep inner beauty that's coming out and shining because you love what you do. So you're much more radiant. Okay, here's another thing. So when things are in alignment and working well, your digestion is going to be happier because of it. And we know this because, have you ever had a period, even a moment, where you're like nervous for maybe an exam to write, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're going to the bathroom like way more often than you normally should be. So that it can affect the digestive system. It's very sensitive to stressors. But on the flip side, when you're doing what you love and you're in full alignment and harmony with that, especially for those of you who are in touch with your gifts, could be your spiritual, intuitive gifts, and you're sharing it with the world and making this positive impact. Do you know what that's doing for your being and your body? Oh, it's so amazing. So your digestive system will start to feel happier, will be more regulated, and it will mean that the process is breaking down food, our nourishment, into parts that we can ideally assimilate and integrate those nutrients. So if you imagine, it's not just like, okay, does my tummy feel well? But is it really fully assimilating all those incredible nutrients that we get from ultimately the earth to nourish ourselves and to provide us with the energy and the fuel and basically the chi to keep us going and alive and well? So when you're doing work that you love, it's going to have a positive impact on your digestion. Okay, here's another thing. And then all three of these benefits, we're going to wrap it up and we're going to pull it all together, because I know if you're tuning into this channel, you probably have a business or are wanting to grow your business. So we're going to actually tie it all together to your business growth and success. So stay tuned to the end for that. Okay, so as you are doing work that you love, so let's say there's an aspect of it, sales is something that people are often like afraid of or uncomfortable with, but we want to have a really great, healthy relationship with that. So I'm dropping this in because when that part becomes joyful, when that part comes from a place of love and heart and connection with your purpose and service and the spirit of helping, it changes the whole everything, the whole energy of it, how it feels in your body, right? Your physiology, your emotional and spiritual connection. So let's just make peace with it. And if you even after that description still feel like it's not an area that you really are comfortable with yet, check out my 3-part Sacred Sales System masterclass. It's a free training. It's for how you can enroll more of your ideal clients, but from a much more aligned way, right? It's not a technical, mechanical marketing hack, right? This is about you understanding more of who you are, to dive in deeper with that, so that you're showing up authentically, so that you're having great conversations. And when you are having those conversations, it's feeling really, really good. Like you are truly being of service. And when we are, like, we're tapped into the power of the divine. So if it resonates with you, go ahead. You'll see the link in the description. Click it and it's free. Just check it out right after you watch this podcast. So I share that because let's say you become really comfortable with the energy of money and all the amazing things that you can do with it, the circulation of it, the sales process, right? And you've made friends with that process, and it's feeling really aligned, and you're sharing your message, you're sharing your gifts. What is going to happen to your sleep? It's going to improve. So instead of worrying about the money or how are you going to grow your business or blah, 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 and getting trapped in the mind and the mechanics of it all, you're going to be approaching it from a very different place, from a place that feels truly aligned, and you are just loving it. So it's not really about sales, actually. I mean, I've redefined that word, and I equal selling to helping, right? But when people are first new to this, we've got to understand that it's also not about the money, even though the money will flow through. See, the increased sales, the increased money, cash flow, that is all a secondary part of it. That's just the effect of the deeper root cause. And the deeper root cause is you tapping into who you are, knowing who you are, knowing what your gifts are, sharing those gifts, feeling really good about how you're sharing those gifts, and being of service. So when you work with that root cause, then the money, the sales, the enrollments, the bookings, all of that, growing your practice, growing your business, all improves. And so does your sleep. You'll rest much more. So this is something that I've learned through studying human design too. When we have really put in, so we'll go back to generators because I started with that. So it's really important for generators to use constructively their natural energy in a direction that is in alignment and doing what they love. And then when you're able to do that, if you're a generator or a manifesting generator, like one type of generator, then your sleep is going to be much, much better because of that. Now, there are other types where, you want to really honor and have that balance, right? If you're the projector, you want to make sure that you wind down and ease into the process of sleep, get enough rest, make sure that you're balanced. But I wasn't meaning to do a podcast on human design and sleep, but just to give you a little sprinkling of some of the potential insights there. That's perhaps for another episode. But ultimately, no matter what your human design, no matter what your type is, when you're doing work that you love, you will sleep better. So you will look better because you're feeling better. Your digestion is going to be better, which means that you're going to be able to assimilate nutrients to use that incredible fuel to sustain your life and to help improve the lives of others that you touch with who you are and your business. And you're going to sleep better. So put all those 3 things together and you have your healthy success. You have a version of you that is optimized for really sharing your gifts and making an impact in this world so that others gain incredible value, right? And it has this huge positive ripple effect over and over and over again. So it's incredible. And of course, when you do that, your business grows as a natural byproduct. So I like thinking about business and growth from that perspective. Get yourself healthy, tune into your gifts, be aware of who you are. You're connected with all that is in the divine, and let's get to work because it's fun. So let me know if you resonated with this. Go ahead and like and subscribe, comment and share this episode. And if you would like some support, check out my free training, the 3-part Sacred Sales System for enrolling ideal clients. You'll see the link in the description. Click it right now and go ahead and check it out. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Serenity Iris.